Welcome to a Tuesday edition of the Noon Mix. It is May 27th, and we'd like to welcome everyone back from a Memorial Day holiday. Hope you had a great weekend. I sure was well refreshed over the 4 days that we were off, so back in the saddle again. We got a short work week today. We'll be filling you in for some local information. I guess the big news for the remainder of the week, as for a lot of people are getting out of school and planning their week for a new summer holiday, is the weather. And we got quite a bit to talk about when it comes to weather. And if you were one of those people that failed to get your lawn mowed, as I did, then you may be jumping from thundercloud to thundercloud trying to get that work done, because we're going to be having quite a bit of chances of rain for the remainder of the week into the weekend. So that doesn't fare well with the condition of the grass out there, and as thick as it's going to be by the time we get some dry spells out there to do the mowing. So let's take a look at our current conditions out there, and we're going to go through our temperatures of our area people that are in our viewing area. Gainesville, Missouri looks like some sprinkling going on right now up there at 76 degrees. Branson, Missouri's got an 80% chance of thunderstorms running right now. A lot of the storm activity is to the north of us at this moment. So as we are a little bit overcast and clear or clear, depending on where you're at, we've got some activity going on north of us in Branson. 77 degrees for the high right now. Jasper 77 and cloudy. Marshall 79 and cloudy. Eureka Springs has got some sprinkles going on right now over in that area at 74 degrees. 82 in Mountain View. Salem, Arkansas with some rain. Some rain going on right now in Mountain Home. And then Harrison is cloudy with a high of 77 currently right now in our viewing area. And let's take a quick look at our detailed forecast for Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the week. Let's take a look at that. High today will be around 79 degrees, and then those showers and thunderstorms will be likely this afternoon. High around 80 degrees, southwest or south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Precipitation probability for the remainder of the afternoon, 70% with an average rainfall of a quarter inch. And then the high for the overnight lows tonight will be 62. With that chance of showers continuing with some thunderstorm activity. In some areas it may not be hitting everyone, but it may be cropping up in and around the area. Lows in the lower 60s, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. This evening decreasing to about 5 miles per hour for the overnight area till about midnight. And then the chance of precipitation will remain around 50% for this evening. Now tomorrow, Wednesday, as I move down to Wednesday, that chance of precipitation will continue with those thunderstorms likely. Highs around 80 as it was today, with about a quarter to half an inch of rain. And then overnight, for the overnight precipitation probability for Wednesday will be around 30%. And as we move in to the rest of the work week, highs 80s, to 85 around Saturday, Sunday. That chance of precipitation is going to be around 50 to 40 to 30. It's going to fluctuate throughout the days, and as we get into the heated portion of the afternoons and evening time, right before the evening time, those precipitation probabilities will increase. So we're in for some precipitation all throughout the week, so plan on that. Take your umbrella with you. Might want to throw a hat on. Whether you're jumping from car to house to business or wherever you're going, I want to put a hat on too to keep that with a bill to keep the rain off of your glasses like I do. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about what happened over the weekend with law enforcement, and got some statistics on the total activity for Baxter County. We'll be talking about that for the criminal activity, and we'll do that in just 2 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching the Noon Mix. Some activity around the area for the Baxter and Boone County Sheriff's Office reporting some activity as far as criminal activity, and we're going to go through some of that. Now, we received this late Friday from the Baxter County Sheriff's Office. on a burglary charge that was filed against a Baxter County man. Sheriff's investigators have arrested a rural mountain home man on charges of related to burglary reported by Gaston's Resort on May the 16th. 29-year-old Andrew Rohasek turned himself in at the sheriff's office that afternoon, Friday afternoon, after pieces of evidence developed in the arrest. Gaston's Resort reported one of their cabins had been broken into and several items were stolen. These included towels, a television, furniture, a lamp, coffee pot, and Rohasek is previously employed of Gaston's and still remained a master key for some of these cabins, and he was connected previously with these break-ins because he had a job previously there. After stealing the items, Rohasek told investigators he decided to get rid of them and toss them into the Lake Norfolk from Highway 62 bridge at Henderson. The value of the stolen items were valued around $1,000. Rohasek was booked into the detention center on charges of criminal burglary, felony, theft of property, which is a misdemeanor. He will appear in Baxter County Court June the 19th and currently is being held on a $10,000 bond. And this was reported to us by the Baxter County Sheriff's Office. Also by the Baxter County Sheriff's Office, they wanted to send us some statistics on their Memorial Day busy time, and they wanted to give us some of the data, facts, and information. There was 117 complaint calls or calls for service made by the Sheriff's Office during that Friday to Monday time period. There were 34 bookings made at the Baxter County Detention Center by all agencies during this time, and some of the bookings included 8 driving while intoxicated, 5 drug possession arrests, 6 domestic battery and assault charges, 2 burglaries and break-ins or break-in or entering. 7 warrants were served. In addition to the detention center bookings, sheriff's deputies issued 6 citations for traffic violations, 7 citations for criminal misdemeanors, and 16 warnings for traffic violations. On Monday morning, the deputy assisted first responders with a rescue of a teenager who had fell off a bluff in Marion County across the White River from the White Buffalo Resort at Buffalo City. In addition, several deputies, state troopers, and canine handlers from the Arkansas Department of Corrections North Central Unit were involved in the manhunt Monday afternoon and evening that ultimately ended in the arrest of 26-year-old Philip Randall Bartlett. Monday evening, Bartlett was the suspect in numerous burglaries, break-ins, and thefts that occurred during the past few weeks. He also had outstanding warrants for his arrest. All campgrounds and resort area to be occupied at a near capacity, and the Sheriff's Office worked jointly with the U.S. Corps of Engineers, park rangers, and patrolling public campgrounds and public use areas on the North Fork and Lake Bull Shoals area as a public service to the patrons out for Memorial Day. Let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll be bringing you some information on some updated activities that you may want to know about of local happenings and public service announcements. We'll do that in another 2 minutes. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Noon Mix. We have some information you might be interested in. Tonight, Judy Jensen will be speaking on quilts and history. This will be at the Baxter County Library in the Knox Room at 6 p.m. tonight. Judy Jensen will be the guest speaker, and for this May meeting at the Baxter County Historical and Genealogical Society. And the topic will be on quilts, of course, and it'll be Quilts, Pieces of Life. The meeting is open to the public, and visitors are always welcome. Judy Jensen is a 4th-generation quilt maker, originally from Louisiana. She's had her own shop and has been a teacher, teaching people all across the country. Members of the society are also encouraged to bring any historical quilts that they would like to talk about during this meeting tonight. And also to repeat again, this meeting will be tonight at the Baxter County Library in the Knox Room at 6 o'clock tonight. If you're interested in quilting, you can do that and come and listen to Judy Jensen. Also happening, there's a monthly ladies fellowship called Heart to Heart, and this is made up of various women from different local churches. They meet on a monthly basis, and usually the first Saturday of each month at the Western Sizzlin in Mountain Home. These meetings are open to the public, actually to all ladies in the public, all ages, married or single. A buffet luncheon is available at 11 o'clock, and the meeting will start at 11:45. A special speaker at each of these meetings, and for this Saturday meeting, it will be Rhonda Greep of Mountain Home. The meeting will be June 7th. So if you want more information about that, you can contact Bonnie Moore at her home phone number at 870-424-6555, or you can email her at bonnie@thechurchthatis.com. Bull Shoals is having their adventure camp. This is explorers ages 7 to 9. This will be starting June 16th through the 19th. Sessions are Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 3 p.m. With one overnight stay on a Tuesday. $75 per child. Adventure Camp is designed to introduce children ages 7 to 9 to the wonders of the natural world through a variety of experiences including camping, hiking, kayaking, crafting, nature programming, and more. They will discover the basic principles of biology, ecology, and conservation. Deadline to sign up for this is June the 9th, and you can contact Judy Lovett there at the Bull Shoals White River State Park for more information. 870-445-3629 for more information. She is the park interpreter there at the Bull Shoals White River State Park. Also from, also from Judy Lovett. She has an immediate release here for June 12th, 19th, and 26th. These are Thursday evening events from 6 to 7:30. The Bull Shoals White State Park announced their Twin Lakes Walleye Club series of talks, videos, and demonstrations on walleye fishing. Twin Lakes Walleye Fishing Club will hold a series of 3 seminars on how to catch walleye in the Bull Shoals Lake. These seminars will be held at the James A. Gaston Visitor Center meeting rooms. The program will include instructional videos showing successful walleye fishing and explain the techniques used in fishing and walleye. Program will also feature hands-on rig tying, with each participant taking home a free walleye rig. Members will field questions at each event. Don't miss out on this great opportunity. This event is free of charge to the public, so if you want to learn how to catch walleye, this might be the opportune time to do that. This will be, again, their series of meetings June the 12th, 19th, and 26th, all on Thursday, and they'll start at 7:30 at the Bull Shoals White River State Park at the James A. Gaston Visitor Center. Okay, on the 31st, well, I'll get my computer to stop doing that. North Ark College will be having their summer movie series, and this will start on the 31st, which is Saturday. The Lego movie will be on the 31st. These will start right around dark, and it will be at the Bill Baker Amphitheater in the open. They'll have a huge screen there, and you can watch that movie. These are all free movies, and I'll give you the schedule. May 31st, these are all on Saturday. The Lego movie, June 28th, Frozen Sing-Along. June 26th, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. August the 16th, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then September 27th to be announced. This is all a summer movie series at the Bill Baker Amphitheater here in Harrison at North Ark College. Coming up next, there'll be Teen Tuesday. This will happen tonight at the Baxter County Library. Themed activities, movies, and a snack at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. This will be happening between 5 and 7 tonight for teens. Bomb Squad Information Night will be happening also tonight. First Robotics team in the Bomb Squad will be holding an information night for students from grades 9 through 12 and their parents at the Baxter County Library from 5:30 to 7 at May 27th. This team is currently recruiting for the 2014-2015 season. Anyone interested in joining the team, they can do that by the question and answer session after the presentation, as well as applications will be available during that session. Friends of the Library will have having their monthly meeting tomorrow, and Dr. Robin Myers, Chancellor of ASUMH, will be speaking. Refreshments will be served, open to everyone. No meeting June, July, or August, so this will be the last meeting for the summer. Monthly meetings resume in September at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. For more information, you go to baxlib.org. And I thought I had a phone number for them. Do not, and I apologize for that. We'll get that number for you later on in the show, or maybe on tomorrow's program. And then lastly, the Join the Teams for Relay for Life. This will be coming up on May the 30th, and they'll be celebrating a time to celebrate and remember those who fought back with cancer. And this will be located at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Opening ceremony will begin at 6 p.m., excuse me, and they'll make their walk all night long until 6 a.m. And they'll be honoring survivors, remembering those who have lost their fight against cancer. For more information, you go to relayforlife.org/BaxterAR. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll be doing history right here on the Noon Mix. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Noon Mix. History, history, history. Let's get started with our history. What happened on this day, May 27th, 1647? That's a few weeks ago. Let's get this name right. Akshaw Young, a resident of Windsor, Connecticut, was executed for being a witch. It was the first recorded American execution of a witch ever. 1668, the colonists were expelled from Massachusetts for being Baptists. 1901, the Edison Storage Battery Company was organized. In 1907, the bubonic plague broke out in San Francisco. 1937, in California, the Golden Gate Bridge was opened to pedestrian traffic. The bridge connected San Francisco to Marin County. 1969, the construction of Walt Disney World began in Florida. And then in 1977, George H. Willig was fined for scaling the World Trade Center in New York City on May 26th. He was fined $1.10. And then finally, 1986, Mel Fisher recovered a jar that contained 2,300 emeralds from the Spanish ship Atacha. The ship sank in the 17th century. And then what happened on this day in television history? Sad news for some television shows that had to end their career, but luckily they're here. Some of those are here, not all, but some of those remain in circulation here on our channels. 1982, the final episode of Bosom Buddies aired on ABC. Also in 1982, the final episode of Mork and Mindy aired on ABC. 1988, the final episode of Punky Brewster aired on NBC, and 1994, Arsenio Hall's talk show ended, but recently was picked up, I think, by the Fox Network. Birthdays. We have no local birthdays, but we got some VIPs that you may know and be acquainted with. Some of these you may be on a first-name basis with, I'm not sure. Let's start off with Wild Bill Hickok. He was born on this day in 1837. Who else? Vincent Price was born on this day in 1911. He was an actor in many, many horror flicks. Called them B-grade horror flicks, but he was the master at it. Up next we have this guy that was in several horror films. Christopher Lee was born on this day in 1922, and I think he's still around and still active, still working. 1922, the guy's quite old. Henry Kissinger was born on this day in 1923, former Secretary of State for Richard M. Nixon. And Lee Merriweather, I think she was a Miss America at one time, went into acting. She was what was it, Catwoman on Batman, I think. She was one of those. And in this episode, the image you see here, she was starred as a seductress, alien seductress in one of the Star Trek episodes. And then finally, Louis Gossett Jr. was born on this day in 1936. And what do we have here as far as time go? We got about 4 minutes left, and I will close the show. I have a video I'd like to tell you about. I went to a Branson show over the weekend, and it was the Hay Goods, and they're having an area appreciation for everybody. If you want to cut to that screen, Dan, if you don't mind. They're having an area appreciation till June the 14th, $10 per ticket. This is an extraordinarily exceptional show. I was very well entertained throughout, not a dull moment throughout. It's great for the whole family, fun, clean, and I want to close out the show with this video about the Hay Goods. Enjoy the show. We'll see you again tomorrow.
We are the Hay Goods. And right now we are on stage at the beautiful RFD TV Theater in the heart of Branson, Missouri. Our theater is an incredible facility with over 2,000 seats, and every night we play shows for people from all around the world. Pat, what is the Hay Goods show all about?
Well, Tim, we've got 20 different instruments, a huge variety in music, and some fantastic special effects. Michael, why don't you show us what we got?
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's check it out.
One of my favorite parts of the show is older than Timothy's alter ego. He's totally out of control. It's Banjo Boy. The people love it. They're chanting banjo the whole show. Me, I'm not a big banjo fan, but the only way we could get him on and off the stage, we bought him a cooler, folks. It's 500 watts. It'll do 88 miles an hour, and he's hitting Back to the Future speeds.
Street legal in some states.
Some states. We also have got Banjo Boy's flying apparatus. Folks, you got to check this out. This is how we open the second half. So besides banjos and jetpacks and all kinds of other fun stuff, we want to show you right now our industrial strength super marshmallow roaster. Check it out.
And that system will roast 150 marshmallows in one round. We also have a 5-watt laser system we like to use here at the show as well.
That's right, Matt. You know, our show is all about the good times. We're celebrating almost 20 years together as a family, and as being one of the most requested and most viewed shows of all time here in Branson, Missouri. Folks, a lot of great music and some incredible special effects. You're going to make some good memories here. RFD TV, the theater with the Hay Goods. That's us. We're out. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later.